Hello, everyone. We are back from our short break, and the winner of our grands will receive this grand brick.
They're going to get bricked up after this set. We get one more, maybe two more sets. So this is, as I was talking about earlier, this is a pure Cream City brick. A lot of history here in Milwaukee with these bricks. So you're never going to get another trophy like this at any other event. And I know ATATA really, really wants this one.
He's fiending for it. I think they're arguing over it right now. They're like, man, I want that.
And these guys know a thing or two about being runner-ups at Cream City. ATATA, back-to-back runner-up. Ravenking, runner-up in Rivals earlier today. So one of these guys is going home with a dub finally here at Cream City.
Yeah, and we're going to find out very, very, very soon who it's going to be. Or, you know, yeah, we'll just see. Is it going to be the Ness or is it going to be Joker? I highly, highly doubt we're going to be seeing the so I still dream about it. Okay, let me cope.
One thing I really want to see from Ravenking in terms of adjustments, though, going into this grands, there was too many times where he gave ATATA the space and the grace to do what he wanted in disadvantage. He kept waiting for ATATA to push a button in a position he could take advantage of, and ATATA was just not doing it. So trying to force the issue off stage, pushing with that positioning with those back airs preemptively, maybe even following him under the stage, like how we saw some of those Rebel guards and like those return to cards coming out. So seeing more of that, I think, is what he needs if he wants to reset this bracket.
The pressure would definitely be a lot nice to apply, and especially against ATATA, who is someone, you know, more a bit on the aggro and the attack side. But, you know, it's really hard. Like, once either of these two get their momentum, it's hard to put a stop to them.
They're both so strong in advantage and disadvantage, too, where you have to really know how to force them into a bad spot. And Pat is so good even with Ness in those positions. But, again, we have Arsene coming out for the first time in this grands. But finding him off stage, and you do not want to be off stage in these scenarios with Arsene against that yo-yo. Seen ATATA just knows how to position so well. Wow, what a recovery, though, from Ravenking.
What? He just powered through that with the Nair? That was very slick.
Perfect positioning just to not eat that two-frame scenario, but still cannot find his way back onto stage. Great give attack, though, coming out.
Oh, God. Yeah, that just happens.
I'll get it done. Just getting that sneaky old drag down up air into the back throw. And now this is where Ravenking needs to find out how he can even things back up. There's been a lot of times where ATATA just, it's really hard to find that finishing hit once he falls behind like this.
Yeah, I honestly feel Joker thrives the most when he has a lead. Not even when he has Arsene, just mostly when he has a lead here. So it's going to be a little difficult to finish this first stock off of ATATA. We do have the Arsene out to play. However, you know, as you said, Pao Pao, it just feels like he's giving too much space to ATATA here, not able to apply the pressure correctly and even get in, and just really letting ATATA have this whole stage to himself.
Yeah, and that was something that we talked about going in the set too, where time and time again, Ravenking keeps waiting for ATATA to overkin it, but ATATA doesn't need to. He has a very healthy lead. So this is when you have to start taking those risks, start taking space, maybe jumping in with those guns, those forward airs, because ATATA is not going to give you those opportunities, especially when he's this far ahead.
Yeah.
And again, you see he tries to push that space off stage, but then doesn't commit. So ATATA lives to see another day.
Yeah.
You gotta get off stage, man. You gotta force something.
It's like a 50-50 because you could die to Ness or you get the edge guard and it's worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Ravenking would rather play it safe, play for the ledge trap instead of the edge guard because it's much more safer that way and have volatile. Who knows?
But if you're ATATA right now, you are like so unafraid off stage. Right
Yeah.
Like you're chilling where you know you're gonna get that breather because you're not afraid of Ravenking pushing that issue. So you need to get that in his mental stack. Like he needs to be afraid of those scenarios.
Yeah.
So now you're off stage here once again. You gotta take advantage of this here. What? How do you make that back in that scenario? You needed that if you're Ravenking. Oh, that's tough.
Sometimes I just don't understand how these like players live after like
That is a wizard, man.
Oh. Okay, hold on. The DI.
But you're off stage with our son, unfortunately, in this scenario. A lot from Ness will get it done here. Getting that hit. He needs to make the most out of this last little bit of meter. But again, playing so patient.
Yeah, almost like a little too patient, a little too comfortable. Just needing to get out of that comfortable spot, pretty much. Oh, yeah, okay.
Run up Yo-Yo will get it done. So ATATA with a real healthy 2-stock to open up Grands. Ravenking just really needs to start putting on this pressure more, because with the game plan that's currently working, ATATA's just playing around it so comfortably.
Yeah, and I think Ravenking is almost like used to that. So it's almost, it could also just be a way of like, oh yeah, this is just kind of like how ATATA plays, and I have to adjust to it. But I think there are other ways that Ravenking could adapt to it, as in a way of like, I can respond better to it by applying pressure or getting more in ATATA's bubble. But instead, he's kind of giving him that space, and it just lingers for so long that, you know, he just doesn't have space to even take his own stocks.
He's having a staring contest, and he keeps waiting for ATATA to blink, and ATATA has not blinked this entire set. So I want to see him trying to shut things down more, maybe like trying to disrupt ATATA's flow, maybe with, you know, some of those Arsene, like with those guns, whether it's based with Arsene out or not. So just trying to disrupt that space. He needs to find a way to disrupt ATATA's timing.
Yeah, and almost in some way play a little more unexpectedly, more risk-taking, because sometimes, again, those risks could be worth it. And if he knows his moveset as well and like his toolkit, he could bear.
And that's one way to, you know, switch things up, is get the Ike 2 come out. And I really like this because these guys play so often, and you typically see guys that play a lot, they kind of pull for unique options in a set. But Ravenking hasn't really been doing this, so I want to see these big swings come out.
I kind of asked for this, and you know what? I'm not mad.
You hear the Fire Emblem theme coming out too for this site.
He's locked.
And those upbeat swings start coming through as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Ike would do better in this matchup-wise, only because of the disjoint. And I would imagine there is some form of like familiarity with Ravenking with Ike. I mean, I can imagine it's been maybe a decent amount of time since he hasn't played this character. However, there could be a higher hope with this character rather than the Joker. Maybe it just wasn't working and clicking, and you just kind of need a refresher, something different.
And there's those home runs you don't necessarily always. You have to have Arsene for those situations for Joker, but Ike is always hitting like a truck there.
Yeah,
so.
like he's already Arsene.
Yeah. He's got Arsene all the time, just has a lot of other problems.
Yeah.
And this is perfect where if Ravenking wants to play that retreating neutral game, Ike can do that, where he still has that big sword at all times, but now you're much more vulnerable off stage.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to have to sacrifice being off stage as much as he was as Joker and being able to have like the movement so freely. However, playing Ike grounded and with the heavy hitting moves, I believe it's a pretty good trade-off, honestly, because that's what more of what Ravenking needs is the heavy hitting stuff and taking the stocks more.
On the other hand, too, as we've seen, especially earlier today against Kilogram Hours, ATATA eats these big body characters for breakfast. He really gets consistent damage, consistent combos. So if you're a Ravenking, you have to be so careful to avoid these big combos because you can fall behind real fast. He's down about 60% here. Cannot be forced off stage once again.
Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah. That was unfortunate. Neutral B there. Gonna have to be able to make it back. There it is with the up B. However, I thought he was gonna go for a dare spike. Okay, Yo-Yo will close it out too.
Got threaded the needle with that air dodge, but sometimes when you make it back in those tricky scenarios, like, I did it. I'm back to stage. And you just immediately neutral dead up and you die.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us here.
I'm a genius. Oh, no.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind from me, isn't he? Off stage here. Has that big sword in hand. A lot from Ike in the corner going for the neutral B. Okay.
Okay.
They're like, I'm going off stage with that forward air in that scenario. But
wrong angle, or was he just too far down?
I think he was done either way because you saw that eruption coming through, was probably going to catch him on the way back. So probably was done so regardless. ATATA, no percent yet, but getting that grab. No. What's the side bang? Okay.
ATATA just be making stuff up. Like, he really does.
Man, he's a TikToker through and through.
Oh.
Out, but now.
Oh my. Oh.
Barely making it through on that. Wow, again, threading the needle for Ravenking.
The side B comes. Oh my god.
Yep.
Clanking with the yo-yo just in time. He is fighting for his life. Here's Ike. Is he dead?
Not quite.
No. Oh my gosh.
Ike's so heavy, but a lot from ATATA, a lot from Ness. Will get this done, cannot get grabbed. But in Ravenking, he knows how to go for these home runs in this scenario. He can get the right situation, but he will get grabbed, and he will be going down 2-0. One more game to get this brick for ATATA.
One more game away. ATATA is to finally having his brick from Cream City, nonetheless. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it truly is one-of-a-kind trophy. It's so unique, and who wouldn't want this, honestly? But we're going to be seeing Ravenking can still claw his way here with Game 3 and the Ike again, which honestly I strongly believe in here. Like, we've seen so much just from that Game 2 here. So we'll see if maybe the gears are going to start turning a bit more for Ravenking, if we can see more action from this Ike.
And just played a lot more confident in the game too. I think with the game plan he wants to execute and control, Ike is better attuned to that than Joker in this matchup. So
yeah,
I like going back to the Ike, and the Ike is getting a lot of mileage right now. Does he finish things off? ATATA accepting defeat there in that scenario. The eruption's going to take it either way, so you might as well get that PK Thunder for a little bit of percent.
Okay. Yeah, a little get off me tool up on the stage here.
And that's another thing that Joker doesn't really have is a get off me tool out of shield in this matchup. So making ATATA have to think a little more about these up close scenarios. And Ravenking really close to lapping here in the second stock.
Yeah, and the other nice thing about this is that Ravenking doesn't have to worry about feeding into ATATA's magnet as well, because there's no projectiles unless you count neutral B, but...
Yo, getting the ether, dragging him up on the stage, sending him to the blast zone again. It's just crazy that Ike is better at edge guarding Ness than Joker is in this matchup.
I'd like to believe it's the sword, because I feel like the disjoint is much bigger, and I don't even really think Joker has that big of a disjoint. Like, look at how big that sword is.
It's also just hard to get those gun scenarios where it stuffs out ATATA's recovery. At 203% is Ravenking right now.
On small battlefield as well. How are you alive? Oh, he wants this corner so bad. He's not letting ATATA recover.
And it needs to just get one more hit. That back there will take it night and day in that scenario. But Ravenking so good here in this game 3. Finally has a big lead, but ATATA getting to work here. So many up airs coming through. Just barely avoids that dash attack. He knows that Ravenking is looking for that in the corner now.
Yeah. And now we're seeing ATATA apply a bit more, oh my god, a little bit more pressure. And we see him more close quarters with Ravenking as he knows now, okay, well, he's going to try to use his disjoint and take advantage of it. Is he going to get the goal?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. He scared him away.
I'd be scared of that neutral B too.
Yeah. Honestly, I would be scared. I'm not snappy to ledge for that.
Ravenking looking up at the sky. I love Ike.
I'm going back to Ike.
Which color is he on in this this Fire Emblem Heroes banner? Can I get some pulls in quick?
So now stressed right now. He's looking for those Ike notes he's gotten as well.
Yeah.
He actually does have notes though. Yeah.
What do I do against Big Sword?
Big Sword? What can I do as small child against Big Sword?
And Ravenking making a lot of great adjustments there in that game, and just the nature of having that heavy character, getting that early lead, and just holding on that stock with everything he had, over 200% on that first one.
We'll see how it's going to go from here. I really feel like this game could go either way because of the side blast zones. I feel like they could both do a pretty good job at killing horizontally here, but I almost feel ATATA would benefit a lot more because he has the mobility off stage and Ravenking doesn't.
But also, this bigger stage gives ATATA more room to just keep his feet planted on it because he was really having a hard time getting back to stage a lot. He was getting edge guarded, time and time again, we saw that up B, we saw that neutral B was so difficult for him to deal with. So more space for him to keep his feet firmly planted here on town.
Yeah, a little more room to run here for ATATA, and Ravenking gonna have to face the troubles for it because now you're against ledge on ATATA here. No Yo-Yo gonna be able to poke out. However, we're gonna get a down throw and a falling fair and back here. Does he close it out?
This is what ATATA does not want. He does not want to be off stage here at these percents. A lot from Ravenking can do, but he does find his way back. Now he's already getting those tomahawks, getting those nairs. Those tomahawk grabs are going to be coming through sooner than later.
Oh, be careful. Oh!
This is so scary, but the nair the other way. Ravenging's still living!
He could have gotten PK Pocket there, or PK Rocket there. However, oh yeah, okay, barely the invulnerability going to be saving him right there. The up air is going to take it 95%. Honestly, Ravenking's not far away from taking this stock. I mean, it could really be one good hit here or two. ATATA, though, is going to get started up on these fairs here. Got to close it out. Up here, no.
Bojo's going to send him off stage the other way, but in a good spot off stage. Not a whole lot Ravenking can do, but now on his back foot here, down a little bit of percent. He needs to find the stock. You see him swinging for it with that dash attack, but now ATATA, with that lead, he can sit back and just kind of take these swings as they're coming from Ravenking.
It's more tough in the corner, as you said, because as much as it's good for Ravenking and the Ike here, he's putting that pressure, but now when you're on the flip side of it, it's just as bad.
And potential game point here from ATATA. Wants this last stock to get this brick, trying to clean it out and get his first Dream City Convergence win. Ravenking trying to have something to say about it, but he needs to get this second stock to even have a chance at it.
Oh man, this is so, okay, we got a grab?
Trying getting that grab, trying to put him in a weird spot with that back throw. For that forward tilt, but retreating once again, just is not applying that pressure that he needs to in that scenario.
Oh, no.
Ending Cream City Convergence with a bang is ATATA, and finally getting his first win. And the boys, the longtime doubles friends, are going to hug it out. ATATA is going to be bringing that brick back to Chicago.
Yeah, that was quite a way to end things off. I was not expecting the PK Flash out of all things to take it. It's almost like Ravenking just kind of like accepted his fate. I'm just gonna go in it.
ATATA saving the best for last. He really knows when to save those big swings for when he needs it the absolute most. We saw with that down air early on in the other set, and also just ending things with that PK Flash, which he again hadn't done the entire time.
Yeah, or like rarely at all. Like in most sets, honestly, I think I've seen him use it like very rarely, but not like as much as that. And again, it's like the most crucial times that you mentioned as well.
And that's those difference makers to get those wins. So gonna take it up to the stage to deliver to ATATA. And just, again, huge ups to ATATA for coming out time and time again, getting those seconds, finding that first win, and just a lot of really good smash in this top 8. A lot of game 5s, a lot of representation. We had Maine, we had Wisconsin, we had Iowa, we had Chicago. A lot of great talent here today at Cream City.
Yeah, and that's just going to close it out for us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else.
I don't think we're doing an interview. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We're heading up to the stage. We're going to pass it over to Lizardman, I believe, who's going to be emceeing the award ceremony here really quick before we come back to us and close things out. Oh, okay, we're chilling for a while. But as always, Cream City, a great event. There's just so much to do too here in the area. You got that cornhole this year.
Oh yeah, the yard games.
Market nearby. There's card games.
Yeah, so there was a lot of cards that I saw. I was eyeing some One Piece.
Did you buckle? Did you buy them?
No.
Yeah.
I was this close, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna support local business instead and get like art.
Yeah.
So I opted for the artist alley.
Yeah.
And I got like a really cool Haikyuu print.
Cool.
So, you know, and some stickers.
You need another season. We're waiting.
I need that season bad. I need a movie ASAP.
Another movie.
Another movie. Yeah, I need 2 movies and a season. Like, just give me everything.
We need it. We need it. But as always, love Cream City. 3rd year of it. And shout outs to all the staff for running this event as always. Magic 4 FGC, the heart and soul of Wisconsin FGC right now. So we are going to be making our way over to the stage where it looks like Mochi's going to be bringing it home for us.
Yeah.
Going to be giving out the medals here for top 8.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We got everyone who is still here that made top 8, so go ahead and give them a round of applause. To our top 8 Cream City Convergence 2025 attendees. Now we're missing out on Angelo and we're missing Shard, so they did great making top 8, but they are not here to get their medals and see the handing out of the brick. But we got 7th place, Jake from State Farm.
What's that? Okay, mic check. We're yapping. We're good.
Hello,
we're talking.
Hello.
How we doing?
Hello. Testing.
Hello. Mic check. Yeah. Okay, so are they just hearing us say random words right now? Oh, okay. So I guess we're back on. That is awkward.
That was not me.
So wrapping up the top 8 medals here, giving it over. Last and absolutely not least is ATATA with this first place. Why are they not on the stage doing this? Why are
I
they
don't
standing
know.
in front of
Because they want to show the top 8 here. Okay, yeah, he's got a medal and your brick finally. He can finally say he's bricked up. Actually, no. Don't.
ATATA is actually bricked up here in Cream City.
There it is. The brick is up at Cream City Convergence. There it is.
Yeah. I always say ATATA and Ravenking are honorary Wisconsin. I'd say you're honorary Wisconsin. You guys come out to support so many events here.
I've been here a little too many times.
There's plenty of Wisconsin regionals that I was like, I didn't even go to, and I saw you there. So
yeah.
A lot of great events. I always appreciate you guys coming up to support the scene. Also, huge shout-outs to, again, Magic 4 FGC for putting on the entire event, supporting Wisconsin FGC, Milwaukee Esports Alliance. Just so many great orgs that are trying to continue to push esports in the Milwaukee area.
I'm going to quickly interrupt. So first of all, thank you two for commenting top 8. I want to give a shout-out to the Magic 4 stream team. So this is the first time that Magic 4 has done a bigger event than a local. Usually I run the streams for local, also me being Lizardman off camera.
You want to come on camera? You want to just like squat over?
I can come over here real quick. So usually I run streams for local. I can't do it because I'm busy for C3 stuff. So I want to give a shout outs to over here. We got Jacob, Bryce, and Chance. Joe's also helping. This is the first time for them streaming a big event. I think they killed it.
I think so too.
Absolutely.
Honestly, production was very helpful.
Yep.
Very thorough.
It saved me a lot of stress. It was very good. Usually I'm like, I don't want to worry about stream, and I didn't have to worry about the entire time. So also shout out to Dee. She was helping out as well, but she's somewhere else distant. So, but yeah, let's close it out.
Thank you so much. And again, these events would not be possible without all the staff behind the scenes making things happen. The guys doing the seating, the guys setting up in the morning, the guys tearing down after. We get to come and talk about the video game. We get to do the fun job, but those guys are what make this happen.
Yeah,
so.
it's all behind the scenes stuff, and it's really the community that comes together because we really wouldn't have this without community.
But also, thank you guys for watching too and supporting the stream from home if you weren't able to make it. Obviously, I always advocate for coming to the event and just being there and connecting with people. But if you're watching from home, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for giving us ad revenue.
yeah, get that ad revenue. That's what keeps the lights on. Literally the lights on right here.
Literally the lights that are like blaring in my eyes right now. But yeah, it's been quite a tournament. Pow.
Yeah, it's been great chatting with you. Been a lot of good Smash, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more good Smash along the way. A lot of other regional events. But anything else from you before we drop off? You can find us both on Twitter. It's not X, Twitter. So you want to let us know how we did, let us know what you thought of the event, and I'm sure we'll see you around at many more events. And thank you very much. Stay creamy. I had to get one of them in.